Hey guys, my name is Jason from New Orleans. If you're going to be towing a trailer with your Mitsubishi Outlander, you've got to have lights on it. It's the law, so I'm going to show you how easy the install is. You will need the tools seen here to complete this installation. Mitsubishi made this install really easy by having a tow harness right here behind the driver's side tail light, right behind this panel. We're going to start by removing the floor paneling. So next we're going to remove the storage tray here. There's a Phillips screw here and here that needs to be removed. Alright guys, now we're going to remove this rear threshold here, and it just pulls up pretty easily. So these are the clips here. Be careful not to damage them when you pull it out. Alright, so there's two Phillips screws holding the driver's side panel in, here and here. We're going to remove those. Alright guys, now we're going to remove this toe clip here with a Phillips screwdriver as well. Now we're going to remove this driver's side panel right here. Just pull back on it. So actually it looks like there's only one pin, and it's right here. Alright guys, this is your factory tow harness right here that you're going to be plugging into. It's just taped to the other wires, so you'll just remove the tape to loosen it up. And now we'll plug it in. Make sure you hear it click. Alright, now we're going to ground our white wire with the tap screw that was included in the kit. Alright, so there's two variations of this wiring harness. Some may have a fuse holder here, some may not. Ours does, so we're going to put a 10 amp fuse in it. Alright, now that we have it installed, let's talk about storing your 4-flat. You can either leave it down here in the cargo area, or you can run it down to your hitch. We're going to show you how to run it down to your hitch. So there's an air vent right here with two little grates in it. We're going to cut one of these grates so your 4-flat can fit through there and run down to your hitch. Alright, now that we've got that cut, we're just going to push it through. Alright, so now that we're done with that, we're going to put everything back together in the cargo area. Alright guys, what we don't want to do is we don't want to wrap our wire around here or zip tie it or do anything crazy because it just looks pretty unprofessional. What we're going to use is a 4-flat bracket. They're really inexpensive and it makes it look really professional. So what we're going to do is we're going to drill a hole right here. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop this screw in the hole that we drilled. Then we'll put this up like this. We're gonna attach this lightly. And then we'll drill our next hole. We're gonna go ahead and snug this up with a 3/8 socket. So I slid our provided dust cover on, and then we're just gonna run it up through here. All right guys, so now we're just gonna clean up our slack with some zip ties. So our next step is to power the converter box. We're gonna use the supplied battery terminal connector and fuse holder that was in the kit, and we're gonna plug it in right down here. So we're gonna press down on this tab here to remove this cap from the connector. And then we're gonna plug this in. Now we're gonna route this following the existing wiring harnesses underneath the air duct here. We're gonna connect it to this positive terminal here. All right, now we're gonna remove this nut with a 12mm socket. Now we're just gonna set this here and put the nut back on. Be sure not to make this too tight or you will break it. All right, now we're gonna insert our 10-amp fuse into the fuse holder. All right, and that completes our install. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions about the product seen in this video, or if you would like to schedule an install with a U-Haul Hitch professional, visit us online today at uhaulhitches.com.